Welcome to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf in partnership with Golf House Kentucky, Kentucky's family of golf organizations. We're here today in historic Bardstown, Kentucky for the 2015 Kentucky Junior Amateur. I'm Steve McMillan, Executive Director with Golf House Kentucky, filling in for our friend Don Russell, who's on injured reserve. Don, we look forward to having you back next week. With me today is Chris Reddle, PGA professional and Director of Junior Programs. Chris, tell us a little bit about this championship.
Well, thank you, Steve. We're joined by some of the best players from the state of Kentucky. We've got over 100 boys that are competing for the overall championship. In addition, we have boys competing for the 13 and 14-year-old division here as well. For the boys divisions, we're located here at Bardstown Country Club at Maywood. But we also have another event that's taking place over these same 2 days at my old Kentucky Home State Park Golf Course. We've got over 45 girls competing for the overall championship, as well as our 9-hole divisions for both the boys and the girls. So what a great event, a great turnout from the kids throughout the state of Kentucky. And I think we've got our best players from the state here this week.
All right. Well, thanks, Chris. This really is a championship for all ages and gender for junior golfers, isn't it?
It is, and it kind of leads into the last half of our Kentucky PGA Junior Tour season as well. We have several events that are still coming up through the month of July, and we're leading up to our Tour Championship. We've got our Tour Championship at the end of the year. It's taking place at Big Springs Country Club Incorporated, the Harmony Landing campus, so just outside of Louisville. We'll have a great event at the end of the year. Another 2 days for some of the best players throughout the state to join together and play in a golf tournament.
A lot of junior golf. I know you put in a lot of effort. Thanks for everything that you do. And the rest of the episode today, we're going to be talking a lot more about junior golf here at the 2015 Kentucky Junior Amateur. We're going to talk to our champions and several other features.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners: Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank, August 28th through 30 at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course.
You don't need a computer to design something extraordinary. Everyone said that building a golf course here was impossible. The Pete Dye Course at French Lick Resort, sketched on a napkin, carved into history.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak, and you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than homebrewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
Have you heard about golf steps? It's not how you play, it's how much you play.
Competitions for all ages.
Hey, have you heard? Golf Steps is mobile.
Golf for the health of it.
Register at golfsteps.com today.
Find Golf Steps USA on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Golf Steps. Walk, play, win.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kraft Foods.
Here we are back at the Kentucky Junior Amateur Championship with our girls overall winner, Keisha Phillips. Pretty exciting day for you. You had a big comeback today. I heard there's a two-hole playoff out there. Yeah. Kind of tell me a little bit about your round today and then summarize the playoff for us.
Well, I parred up to 3, and then I birdied 4, and then I parred the rest of the holes. I couldn't get a birdie putt to drop, so, I mean, it was kind of frustrating, but, I mean, pars were good, so I wasn't complaining. And I shot 2 under today? 1 under? Yeah, I shot 1 under, so, and then.
No bogeys at all today?
No bogeys at all.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, how about the playoff?
Well, we both birdied number 10, which is a par 5, and then I parred number 11, which is a par 4, and she bogeyed it. So.
Gotcha. And you were playing against Lizzie Loy in the playoff, correct? Great. Well, that's a great comeback victory for you. Now, is this one of the bigger tournaments that you're playing in this summer, or what's your summer schedule like?
Yes, I played in like 3 or 4 AJGA events, and I finished pretty good in those, but this was one of my bigger tournaments too, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Is this one of your biggest wins yet?
Yes.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Now, this comes with an AJG exemption, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's a pretty big deal. So we're all proud of Keisha here. And you have anything else you want to add to the day?
Nope. Just happy I won.
Were you able to have any family with you today?
Oh, my dad.
That's nice. It's nice to be able to share that with somebody. Yeah. So that's great. Well, congratulations to you, and best of luck to you for the rest of the summer. Tell us, where are you going to play high school golf this fall?
Owensboro High School.
Owensboro High School. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, congratulations, and we're happy to have you on.
Welcome to Talking Golf. And Kim, in the month of July, there's a player development program known as Tee It Forward. Can you tell us exactly what Tee It Forward is and what players should be doing?
Absolutely. Tee It Forward is a great campaign. As I talk to golfers, 2 things I hear from them a lot is, one is, I'm really busy. I have a hard time finding enough time to play golf. And then 2 is, gosh, you know what? Golf can just be hard. Well, if you tee it forward, that means go up a set of tees, move up a little further closer to the hole, so you're playing a shorter golf course. That can help you play faster, and it can make the game more fun. You can hit some shorter irons in, test different clubs that you don't normally hit from the further tees on the way back. It's a great way for you to go out and enjoy an afternoon, save some time on the course, and just really have a good time.
Exactly. So July, Tee It Forward month. And Kim, I know last time you and I went out and played golf in our staff outing, we moved it up a set of tees. And I got to tell you, it was a lot of fun. Instead of playing 6,500 yards, I played 6,200 yards. Golf game was just a little bit better. I think you still won, though.
I might have won, but you know what? I teed it forward too that day, so my score was a little lower than normal, and I kind of like that.
All right, sounds good. Remember, July, tee it forward, have more fun, play faster.
Put your hand over your heart. Is it beating? Good. Then my Nutrition Heart Health Mix is for you. It's a wholesome blend of peanuts, pecans, and other delicious nuts, specially mixed for people with hearts. I said people with hearts, because heart health is important. That's why I've researched, optimized, and packaged this mix just for you. Not you. So if you have a heart, start optimizing your nutrition with my Nutrition. Planters, nutrition starts with nut.
I really want a cupcake, but not the calories.
Little sweet sliding down the banister.
Someone crying because they can't have a cupcake?
I didn't cry.
On the inside you did. Little Sweet can hear that.
He can.
Don't worry, Little Sweet brought you some sweet 0-calorie treats called Diet Dr. Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
That is sweet.
Little Sweet defying gravity.
Is that Little Sweet?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
It's the sweet one.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
From us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. Enjoy Florida's natural. Great taste, naturally.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
I'm PGA professional Colby Wallace, and I'm here to help you lower your scores. While I believe that most golfers need personal instruction to become their best, There are several examples of great players that never took a lesson in their life. In fact, if you were to poll the best players in the world, you would find that they all have a common theme to their practice: structure and consistency. I believe that with the proper practice schedule, golfers, whether they are taking lessons or not, can improve exponentially faster than if they simply go to the driving range and hit balls. This is why I designed Perfect Practice. My Perfect Practice schedule prioritizes the parts of your golf game that will lead to the greatest improvement in score in the least amount of time. It has worked for my students, and it has worked for me. I guarantee that it will work for you. So stop your meaningless practice today, and for only $39.99, start practicing with a purpose. To sign up, email me today at playerdevelopment@persimmonridge.com, and be sure to check me out online.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kroger. Great food, low prices.
Welcome back. I've got Steve McMillan here again, and we are going to discuss a brand new program today. My role at Kentucky... we're going to start over. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Exactly. I did the first one first time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Pressure.
I know. Good? Okay. Welcome back. I'm here with Steve McMillan, and we're going to discuss a brand new program with you today. My role at Golf House Kentucky includes player development. I go around the state and we try to get as many new programs as we can to get golfers out on the course. We've been focusing a lot on juniors today, but Steve, you're going to share with us a brand new program here in Kentucky that's going to focus on the parents and the adults. What have we got going on?
Well, exactly, Kim. What we wanted to be able to do was create something that the parents could play in. So often parents are busy taking the kids all over the place and weekend play, regular play. So we're creating a program through the Kentucky PGA. It's called the Bluegrass Amateur Series, presented by the Kentucky PGA. And what it's going to be is a series of 7 events here in the pilot season, and will be September and October, with the opportunity to parents to come out and play some of our great facilities here in Kentucky, places like Greenbrier Golf and Country Club, Hunting Creek, Oxmoor, Persimmon Ridge, just to name a few of them. And parents are going to be able to come out, play on a weekend, tee it up on an afternoon, and just play golf. And the whole goal is we're going to have trophies for them. We're going to have prizes for them at the golf shop. And then in addition to that, they're going to get season-long points without earning them trophies and information at the end of the year. So it's going to be a lot of fun, opportunity for those parents just to get out. If they've never really got out, played a lot of different places, and just play golf. It's supposed to be fun. And this is a program, it's designed for golfers of all age, all gender, and all skill levels. So I think it's going to be really fun. We're going to open up, entries will open up on July 15th, and the first event will be Sunday, September 5th. And we're just really looking forward to getting it out there and having the adults play golf and letting the kids be in the background and maybe caddy for the parents.
Sounds good to me. I know I'm always out during the summer following my son around, and once school gets back in, sometimes us parents, we need a little time for ourselves, so I think that sounds like a great getaway, and those courses are outstanding. I've played several of those too. I encourage you to look into that. If you need any more information on that, you can feel free to contact us at Golf House Kentucky, and we will help you. Right now, we're going to go to our PNC Bank Junior Golf Report.
Kobe Wallace is with us on IKG, and Kobe, I know we're always excited. A lot of things you're doing with the game of golf we've talked about a lot, but tell us about your new book.
Sure. So just got done with my new ebook. It's called Learn to Play Golf. It's a guide to all would-be golfers from tee to green. Basic premise of it is I just wanted to get people into the game of golf and give you a book that describes every part of the game, everything you're going to need, so that when you get out there and go practice, you'll be comfortable.
And when you talk about that exposure in ebook, that might get it some attention just in its own in today's society.
Absolutely. So it's going to be available on Amazon and Kindle, so you can get it on your tablet. And it's actually more of a workbook than it is a read-through book. So after every chapter, you get some homework assignments so you can get out on the golf course and do some work on some specific drills, just so you're comfortable with putting and chipping and driving and all the little things in golf that we don't really think about.
How can people get it?
Like I said, it's going to be on Amazon or on Kindle, so just go to Amazon.com, or if you want, you can email me at playerdevelopment@persimmonridge.com.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
Our rich golf history comes alive once again as the legends of the LPGA return to French Lick Resort August 28th through 30th. The Legends Championship, presented by Old National Bank, benefiting Riley Hospital for Children. See the greats of ladies golf take on the gorgeous Pete Dye course in a fun and relaxed setting. Learn more about the Legends Championship presented by Old National Bank, August 28th through the 30th at FrenchLick.com.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Put your hand over your heart. Is it beating? Good! Then my Nutrition Heart Health Mix is for you. It's a wholesome blend of peanuts, pecans, and other delicious nuts, specially mixed for people with hearts. I said people with hearts. Because heart health is important. That's why I've researched, optimized, and packaged this mix just for you. Not you. So if you have a heart, start optimizing your nutrition with my Nutrition. Planters, nutrition starts with nut.
America's best historic resort. It's right here in your own backyard, says Historic Hotels of America, French Lick Resort. Experience our 2 grand hotels and so much more. Our golf is legendary too. Play the Pete Dye course that will host the Legends of the LPGA Championship in August and the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid in 2015. Your walk with history starts at French Lick.
Golf steps.
Golf steps.
Golf steps.
Golf steps. Walk, play, win. Register today at golfsteps.com.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Dr. Pepper.
I'm Kim Schaefer, and I'm here with our 2015 Junior Amateur Champion, Michael Sass. After rounds of 65, 69, he was able to pull out the victory here at Bardstown Country Club, the Maywood Golf Course. Michael, tell us a little bit about your tournament.
Well, I got off to a hot start yesterday with the 65. I believe I turned in 32 after a birdie on 17 and then a birdie on 18, which was my front nine. That kind of got me in good stride heading to the backside, and then I grabbed a few more birdies and closed with a 65, and that just put me in a great spot going into the second day.
Now, is 65 one of the lowest rounds you've ever had?
65 is the lowest tournament round I've ever had.
Fantastic. Well, that's great. Well, now today I heard you finished strong today.
Yeah, well, I doubled hole 11, would put me back at even par for the day, and then I made a birdie on 14, grabbed a birdie on 16, and finished with a birdie on 18, so I finished strong the last 5 holes.
That's a very good finish. I heard 16 was almost a hole-in-one.
It was close. It kind of cut about 8 or so yards to the back right pin, landed about 6 feet behind it, and came back to about a foot just to the left of the pin. It was close.
It's pretty solid. Have you had a hole-in-one?
Never had a hole-in-one.
Well, I'm sure that's going to be next on your list of accomplishments. This is kind of just an extra feather in your cap right now. I've heard that you've had a lot of success the last couple years in high school golf individually and also with your team. What do you see going forward? I know you've got 1 year left in high school.
Yeah, well, we've got a great team. We're returning all 5 from last year, and we won state by a pretty big margin last year, and I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to do it again this year, hopefully, because we got everybody coming back and everybody's real excited to win our senior year.
Well, I know everybody I've talked to is kind of scared of you guys, so I have a feeling you're going to have a really good team this year. Now, tell me about college. Have you made a decision where you're going to go, and how did you come about to that?
Well, I committed to the College of Charleston March 1st, excuse me. So that was more recent decision. I visited twice, and I love the location, love the coaches. They play a great schedule, and I thought that was my spot.
That's great. We are very excited to have you on the show, and we want to all wish you a congratulations and good luck to you and your team for the rest of the season.
Thanks a lot.
Hello everyone, I'm Chris Hamburger, the PGA head professional at Valhalla Golf Club here in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm going to share a tip with you today about club selection, especially around the green on your chip shots. So the most important thing, and this obviously would be predicated on having a good lie, level lie, not in the rough, and that sort of thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have identified our safest spot to land the ball on the green. And what I mean by safe spot is the closest area where the fringe might not pose a problem, or a hillside might not pose a problem. So for this particular shot, your safe zone is going to be somewhere in this area here. So what we do is we've identified that safe zone, and we want to quantify how far that safe zone is. So for simplistic reasons here, I'll pace it off. So you have roughly 6 paces, 7 paces maybe, to your safe zone. So from there you figure out how much further it is to the hole. So your 7 paces becomes your 1 part, and you figure out how many more of those parts it is to the actual hole. So we have 1 part carry to our safe zone, and roughly 2 to 2.5 more times roll to the actual hole. So by that measure, we basically go back and we say, okay, our most lofted club might be our 56 or 60, so it's not going to be that one because we're going to have more roll. So we're going to go probably down to our 9-iron and possibly maybe even our 7-iron, depending on the actual shot. So for instance, if the shot was 1 part carry and 1 part roll, we would need our most lofted club because it would roll the least. If this was 1 part carry and 5 parts roll, perhaps we might even go to a 6-iron to execute the shot. So basically, club selection can take a lot of the sting out of hitting a good or a bad short game shot in your round. So if you need any further assistance, feel free to contact me at Valhalla Golf Club, 502-245-1238, or your local PGA professional.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak, you'll feel right at home, like I do. there's nothing better than home-brewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The home-brewed taste of Gold Peak Iced Tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners: Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank, August 28th through 30 at the French Lick Resort Peak Course.
We had a great time this episode on Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. Once again from historic Bardstown, Kentucky for the 2015 Kentucky Junior Amateur. Chris, we had a great championship. Just kind of give us a little wrap-up.
Well, sure. I appreciate it, Steve, and we certainly thank everyone for watching. We had a playoff to start off the day today. All of the girls' divisions and the 9-hole divisions taking place over at my old Kentucky home over at just down the road, and Gary Little and his crew did a fantastic job of hosting us. But in the girls' overall division, we went to a playoff where Keisha Phillips from Owensboro, Kentucky, edged out Lizzie Loy from Jamestown, Kentucky. So we've got our overall winner on the girls' side earlier today, and then we come over here to Bardstown Country Club at Maywood, and we ended up having some playoffs over here as well to determine our champion in the 15 and 16 division, as well as the overall runner-up. But nobody could catch Mike Sass this week. He did a fantastic job over 2 rounds. He wins by 4 shots, and what a great tournament we've had this week.
You know, it really was. I had a chance to watch Michael kind of finish those final holes, and as you heard in his interview, he birdied 14, 16, and 18 to finish it up. But that was quite a finish. That shot he hit on 16, darn near hole in one, just about 18 inches from there. But you know, one of the really unique things about this championship is we have it at 2 different golf courses, and they're really 2 really different golf courses, aren't they?
It is. It's a little bit tighter, a little more up and down over at my old Kentucky home, while it's a little bit longer here at Maywood. And the staff here at Maywood, we talked about Gary Little and his crew, but also the Osborne family and everything they've done for us here. Head golf professional Robert Gates and his hard work at the scoring tent here. They've done a fantastic job of hosting the players. We had over 100 boys. We had over 45 girls, so we had some great turnouts for this event. So it's a wonderful city to do it. You've got 2 golf courses that are really challenging to the players, and they're really close together, so it makes it easy for our staff to run those events.
All right, sounds good, Chris. Well, Chris, thank you for your leadership for the championship. I know the kids had a great time. We just want to thank all the viewers for watching, and before we conclude, just a special thanks to our sponsors, PepsiCo, and also Clark's Pump and Shop out of Ashland. We really appreciate them as their sponsors. So we'll see you next week at Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf.
Promotional consideration on IKG provided by All Good Computers. Call Bill Ennis at 502-810-9047 for sales, service, and repair.